Question, paper or plastic? The next time you make a cup of tea, scientists say you might want to pick that paper tea bag or just go loose leaf.
The tea aisle is lying to you. Words like organic, natural, and pure are legally meaningless. And one best-selling brand exploits this loophole so aggressively that it's actually banned in 17 countries. You've definitely bought it this month. Celestial Seasonings, the brand with the sleepy bear on the box, the one that screams wholesome Colorado mountain vibes, and all natural goodness. Yeah, about that. Back in 2013, independent lab tests dropped a bomb. 91% of their teas contained pesticide residues exceeding U.S. limits. 91%. That's not a mistake. That's a pattern. But here's what really gets me. You know their famous sleepy time tea? The one with the cozy bear in pajamas? Some blends don't even contain actual chamomile flowers. Just chamomile flavor, whatever that means. And those natural flavors listed on every box? That term is so vague it could include chemically extracted compounds from technically natural sources. The FDA basically shrugs at this. The parent company, Hain Celestial Group, has faced class action lawsuits over misleading all-natural claims. Their fruit teas? More citric acid and flavoring than actual fruit. But Celestial Seasonings is practically artisanal compared to what's coming next. America's best-selling tea brand cuts corners you didn't even know existed. Now let's talk about the king of mediocrity, Lipton. This brand controls roughly 20% of the entire U.S. tea market. 20%. And they've built that empire on what exactly? Tea dust. Literally. See, when tea gets processed, you get different grades. The good stuff goes to specialty brands. The leftovers? Those crumbs and tiny particles called fannings and dust? That's what fills your Lipton tea bag. I tried explaining this to my uncle once. He'd been drinking Lipton for 40 years. The man looked at me like I'd insulted his mother. But here's what really gets me. Independent tests showed Lipton scored embarrassingly low on antioxidants compared to whole-leaf competitors. You know, the actual health benefit most people drink tea for? And those tea bags? Some contain paper treated with epichlorohydrin. When that paper gets wet, it becomes a potential carcinogen. Delightful. Their parent company, Unilever, also faced serious criticism for plantation working conditions in Kenya. But wait until you hear what Bigelow's been hiding behind that wholesome family image. Bigelow looks like the good guy here. Family-owned since 1945. Cute little tea bags. Wholesome Connecticut vibes. But here's what they don't advertise. Every single tea bag comes individually wrapped in foil. Sounds fancy, right? That foil contains a plastic lining that takes hundreds of years to break down. And some researchers worry it might leach chemicals when you pour boiling water over it. Their flagship Constant Comment tea? The orange flavor isn't all from real oranges. They sneak artificial flavoring in there alongside the actual peel. Independent labs found pesticide residues in multiple Bigelow varieties. Not organic, not even close. And here's what really got me. In 2016, this traditional family brand actively fought against GMO labeling laws. They didn't want you knowing what's in your food. When testers did blind tastings against similarly priced competitors, Bigelow landed somewhere between meh and forgettable. Family-owned doesn't automatically mean family-friendly. But the next brand? They went from spiritual startup to corporate ping-pong ball. Tazo started as this cool spiritual tea brand in Portland.